Hello, and welcome to The Pool is Abstract, where we're currently rewatching and dissecting Doctor Who spin-off series Torchwood, episode by episode. My name is Connor, and with me is the man who would definitely eat raw potatoes in the back of a truck on the way to London. It's James.
Hang on a second.
Yes.
Hang on. Before we get any fucking further with this, Charles gets like a nice one, then a mean one, then a nice one. This is the third episode of your podcast I've recorded with you, and you've been a prick every time.
I could have said, like, the nonce who watches kids on an estate.
Whoa! Yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that. That's just not pleasant.
How you doing?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Tracks.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. Today, we watched Series 3, Episode 2, Children of Earth, Day 2.
Yes.
It aired originally on the 7th of July 2009 and was written by John Fay. What do you think?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Like, you made fun every 5 minutes.
Look, there was a lot to be silly with this one, and
Yeah.
I think it knew what it was doing. Well, actually, no, maybe it didn't know what it was doing half the time, because I think what I'm slowly realising about this series, I say slowly realising as if we watched all of it, only 2 episodes in,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem to quite know whether it's being serious or it's being really silly.
I think in comparison to Doctor Who, it comes across more serious. But there is an element of this is still the Who-niverse.
Yeah.
So there's still an element of it. You know, it's going to be a bit camp.
Yeah, well, it's still Rusty Davis.
Yeah, he's still overseeing this thing.
Man alive, isn't he just? You can really tell.
I like this episode a lot.
I don't want it. I don't want that to be my review. I want this stated at the top. I liked this episode.
Yeah.
I had a good time. I enjoyed it.
But
No, but I'm just leaving that
okay.
That's my
Right.
that is my elevator pitch review.
Yeah, you see what I mean now, though, when we covered episode 1, where I said that episode's a lot of setup.
Yes.
Because you can break down the plot of this episode in like much more succinctly, I
Nice.
feel, than episode 1. Episode 1, there's a lot of setup. There's a lot of small pieces, but
Yes.
this episode's got a lot more action. It's a lot more... We're ramping up the stakes, but there's
the
not a
pace
lot
is
of
there.
pieces moving quite yet.
Definitely. It felt like it gained.
We're both having strunks today.
Yeah, literally. It's been a long day. We're recording this on Tuesday evening. We've both had a full day at work.
I'm pretty sure it's Monday.
Fuck. Oh,
It is.
that's so bleak. I want the week to be done.
I just watched the life drain from your eyes.
I know I've got to go to work tomorrow, and I've got to go for one more day than I thought. Yeah, so
Christ. We're professional here.
we are so professional. We've got our shit together.
Yeah. So, yeah, just overall then, sweeping without going into like spoilers for the episode. Did you like this more than episode 1, or equal to, or less than?
Equal to.
Okay.
Equal to.
It is quite different.
It is quite different, but I think what it does well is comparable to what episode 1 does well, even though they're different things. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
I get that. I'm just thinking, like, when we finish the episode and you get the, like, oh, next time, whatever, and there was a part of me that was like, I feel like we should not watch this, because the next episode's great. There's a lot of good stuff that happens, and I was worried it was going to spoil some of it, but to be honest, it doesn't. The next time trailer actually does a pretty good job of not doing what I was worried it was going to do.
Yeah, it kind of did it. I like it. We're starting with the next time.
Yeah.
But no, I think what it did well is it re-established everything that we know leading on from this episode.
Yeah.
And just gave you a little bit like of a sprinkling of, here's the stakes. They're going
Yeah.
to be raised.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Are you ready to just jump into the plot of this
Let's
this
do
thing?
it. Let's rock and roll.
So this episode begins, obviously, well, initially we have our previously on Torchwood thing.
We did.
And then once the previously on is over, we're back at the hub.
We are.
Boom.
Well, what's left of it?
Yeah.
I think we exclaimed they blew up the diff when it came up.
Yeah. Oh, no. I literally said, oh no, imagine the Doctor like lands now to refuel, and he's like, what the?
Just the idea of just like twatting the TARDIS into the floor, just falling into a hole.
I love the thought it's not even a Doctor you'd associate with, like, it's Matt Smith. Just like rocks up, Matt Smith and Clara just rock up and they're like, what the?
It's like a time warp episode where
It's Peter Davison.
yeah, that's exactly what I had in my head, because he'd be furious.
Yeah.
He'd be really pissed off.
Peter Davison and Adric step out of the TARDIS
Yeah.
and they're like, what the?
Well, they don't. They fall in a hole. I mean,
No, it's Troughton and Jamie.
oh my
They step out.
in his big woolly coats from the Yeti one.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite, not disconcerting, but it was entertaining, the fact that I was literally walking around the bay on Sunday, so yesterday.
Well, it's funny because where I'm sat, bear in mind, you live in the bay.
I do.
We're sat in your house today,
We are.
and I'm sat here on the sofa looking out the window more or less at the diff.
Yeah, you can see the Millennium Centre.
Yeah, I can
Which is in shot.
yeah.
That explosion.
You can literally see it out the window.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fun. That's something I still get out of not just Children of Earth, but all of Torchwood, is the thing of being like, oh wow, it's not, hey, I recognise that place, but we're obviously meant to be in London. It's, oh no, it's actually meant to be there. Like hearing Jack Harkness or John Barrowman in his, very lively American accent talk about, oh, we need to go up to Merthyr Tydfil.
Yeah, it's a bit wrong. It's like,
It's a place in Cumbrawn.
yeah, I'm really hoping there's a reference to Splot at some point.
There's got to be at some point.
Surely.
There's got to be, maybe not in Children of Earth, but there's definitely, in some point in series 1 or 2, there's got to be a reference to Splot.
Surely, or Splo, as the poshos call it.
Ugh. Icky.
It's Splo, darling.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
No, but it's fucking Splot. Again, that leads on quite nicely to just the amount of just painting the Welsh as feckless people in this episode.
Well, that's the thing. You said that. Like, you said, like, oh, this is like caricature Welsh. I don't think it is. I think this is accurate to life. This does for Welsh people what the In-Betweeners does for British schools.
Oof.
Like, this is true.
That's damning.
Like, Gavin and Stacey is over-the-top caricature Welsh people.
Now, this is the way I kind of rewind it, though. I think Gavin and Stacey is more grounded than this sometimes.
I don't think so. Like, maybe it's because Gavin and Stacey is a comedy.
Yes.
So a lot of the characters that are a bit feckless are kind of played up.
Maybe that's why it's so disconcerting in this, because it is such a contrast. Like, oh no, the children are all going to die, and then hard cut to Rhys and or Johnny being painfully Welsh.
Oh, I love those two.
It's because they're you.
They're not me.
Oh, I don't know, but it's true to life it is. That's my life on the estate.
You sound so much like Rhys when you do that. No, I don't bloody know. I've never been on the run before.
Oh, I guess we are in trouble.
Yeah. It's funny, though, because obviously I know you don't have this because we jumped straight into Children of Earth, but it's funny. Obviously, series 1 and 2 of Torchwood have the same thing as that Russell T Davies era, where it was 13 episodes a season.
Mm-hmm.
So if you watched it from the beginning, you'd have had 26 episodes before Children of Earth started of them working out of the Torchwood hub. And there is this really weird thing now, seeing it destroyed and being like, oh man, it would be like if, I don't know, at the end of Return of the Jedi, the Millennium Falcon got blown up or something.
Oh.
It's that kind of thing of like, oh man, because it's not just a place, it kind of feels like a character in and of itself.
Yeah, that would be very... Oh, it's like when they blow up the DB5 in Skyfall.
Yeah.
That hurt my
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah, good analogy. Yeah, it's like that. So it's really weird. Obviously, I know you don't have that, but it's this weird thing for me where I'm like, oh yeah, I forget how they really don't make a big deal out of this.
No, whereas
like,
I looked at it and just went, the hole in the ground's gone. The hole in the ground got replaced with another hole in the
bigger hole in
ground.
the ground.
Yeah.
The hole in the ground got deeper. Council should fill this in.
They just did some expansion.
Raging pothole.
It would still take them years to fill in that.
That's another thought of being like, oh man, where all the portable Ferris wheels gonna go now in the summer?
Oh no, the food festival.
Yeah,
gone.
Where are all the sausage vans gonna go?
Oh, where are they gonna put the artificial beach?
Yeah.
Oh,
anyway, back to the plot.
Oh yeah,
all we established was the diff was blown up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
our episode's gone so long.
I blame you.
I blame you.
Well.
I think you just use me as a crux because Charles keeps you on track, and I just
Absolutely not.
I just allow you into these pits.
Absolutely not. You just set me on tangents that are harder to get out of. Right, so the hub's blown up. Gwen crawls out of the rubble, and she's grabbed by what I'm going to refer to as an assassination squad.
What, you mean the 2 paramedics?
Well, yeah, so an ambulance rocks up and you said, oh, look, one ambulance.
Yeah, because it's this wide shot that looks really silly because it's the, competent, fine for 2008, but relatively poorly competent big hole in the ground. And then just this one shitty looking ambulance that's just reversing towards it.
If this was genuinely the NHS response time,
yeah,
accurate. But also, it's not.
No.
So, again, the explosion happened like a minute ago. So, it's fine.
Yep.
So this ambulance rocks up. What look like 2 paramedics come up and they kind of grab Gwen and drag her into the back of this ambulance.
She's screaming.
Yeah, she's kicking and screaming. I don't think she suspects him at this point, but she's like, oh no, my friend is in there, blah, blah, blah. And then, obviously, they pin her down on like the gurney. And then she's like, whoa now, lads.
Easy now. Wait.
One of them perhaps like a needle.
Yeah.
As if like he's going to sedate her or something.
Yeah. Which
and
presumably poison, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know if the plan was just to sedate her or whether it's just to kill her out.
Well, the whole point was
I know,
to kill all of them,
I know,
yeah.
but I don't know what's in that needle specifically. But either way,
it's just
in syringe form.
Yeah, but it's not the nice strawberry one. It's the orange one that you get when you're 10.
It's the artificial banana one.
Oh, that was the best one. Banana antibiotics.
Oh,
fucking stunning. Have that by the bottle.
Jesus. So they go to stab her with the needle, and then she bites one of them. She draws blood.
She does.
Yeah, the guy holding the needle's like, ow.
That's fucking it.
So yeah, he like drops the needle and she knocks them both out with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, pretty good hits. I mean, that's probably the coolest she looks in the episode because, man, I had some...
You made fun of Eve Miles and the way she fires her guns.
Yeah, because she's like a really bad Lara Croft cosplay.
How dare you?
I dare.
No, I get
she whips out
it's
a
the way
dual
she
wield, and
she's akimbo pistoling this entire episode.
She's akimbo pistol, and it's the first one that's probably the most egregious because she's akimbo pistoling a sniper that's on
miles away,
hundreds of meters away, and she's like, "Oh, I've got this."
To be fair, I don't think she was trying to hit him. I just thought it was like suppressive fire.
That's a very nice interpretation of some poor shooting.
Well,
I feel like she played Hitman. And went, if this bold prick can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah, she knocks the guys out with the fire extinguisher. She nicks their guns.
Yeah,
and then as she steps out of the ambulance, she notices like the red dot.
Yeah,
which gets her right in the eye.
Yeah, which again, it's like Jesus said that bit in Saving Private Ryan when they shoot through the scope.
Yeah, so yeah, she jumps out the way. She goes into like bullet time and like akimbo.
It's like Max Payne.
Yeah. And she, Mark Wahlberg, Max Payne, yeah.
No, boo.
And she fires her pistols. The sniper goes to shoot her and she like dodges it, and the bullet hits one of the men she knocked out.
Yeah,
kills him
right in the back.
Yeah. So she, obviously in a panic, jumps into the ambulance and drives off. The dead guy, the now dead guy, just falls out,
plops out,
and the other guy is just like knocked out in the back. Yeah. And she drives off, and then after a little bit, she stops and she climbs in the back and she holds him at gunpoint, at point blank range.
Yeah, man, because when she stops, you see there's a brief moment where knocked out guy wakes up.
Yes, you're right.
Pulls out the syringe again, and
then
like
tucks it behind his back and pretends to be knocked out.
There's
again.
just that. Again, it's every bit of media. It's that same thing with don't get so close.
You got a gun.
You have a
the
gun.
Advantage of the thing you have is you can be miles away.
Distance. Yeah, you could just be at the door of this thing and you could fill it full of lead and he would be dead.
Yeah,
but yeah, no.
But that doesn't have the intimidation factor of holding the metal to his head and going, "Who do you work for?"
Yeah, it was like again slightly lessened by how Welsh she is. Sometimes it's not. The Welsh is a very friendly dialect. It's incredibly warming.
It's probably not that bad, because I imagine he was Welsh as well. So
yeah. No, he wasn't.
He didn't have a Welsh accent, but neither do we. Well.
Oh, I don't. I'm English.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just second thought what I said.
And you do.
Fuck you, Bats.
Yeah, no, you do.
Get out of here.
So, again, for the viewers, I'm the one English guy in our friendship group, and I am very aware of all of their very thick Welsh accents.
Absolutely not, but
Exactly.
no. Take it back.
No,
I don't want it.
no, you are.
Don't
You've
want the
got it.
label.
You've got a you can't. No, you can't deny the label after saying how like, oh wow, this show's so true to life. This is what I know. This is
what I know, but I don't sound like that.
This is what I know.
Prick. Yeah. So anyway, she asked the guy who do you work for? He goes, NHS.
Yeah, good line. Good line. I like, and just that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be cheeky.
Yeah, she just like fires a shot next to him, and again like, who do you work for? He says, I work for the government. She's like, why do the government want to destroy Torchwood? And he's like, I don't know, I'm just following orders. And he goes to like stab her with a needle, but she shoots him in the foot.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, to be fair, good shot.
Because I think the whole time when you kept going like, no, why are you so close to him? You naturally think this guy's gonna like overpower her, and then she just shoots him in the foot. He drops the needle. She's just like, alright, fuck you.
There was definitely an element of, if she had been stabbed with the needle at that point,
You'd have been furious.
I would have been livid, and the episode would have gone down in my estimations considerably.
Yeah. But yeah, she shoots him in the foot and then basically just leaves him there.
Just straight up.
She just leaves him in the ambulance. She's like, all right, bye-bye.
Yeah.
So yeah, back at the explosion, the woman that you have no fear towards at all, her name is Johnson, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah,
Johnson's such a man's name.
Well,
I know
that's not my issue with.
I know Johnson's a surname,
Yes.
but Johnson sounds like a man.
Is that because you're thinking of Boris, or you're thinking of because it's used as a word for penis?
I wasn't thinking either.
Oh.
I was just, if you just
There you
said,
go, there's two
if
more
you just
reasons.
said, yeah, the leader of this assassination squad, the name's Johnson, I'd picture a bloke.
Oh, well, maybe
I wouldn't picture this woman who's
Maybe.
pouting the entire time.
Maybe that says more about you.
Maybe it does. Let me know.
Oh no, don't.
Let me know. Is Johnson man or womb man?
God, I can feel Charles just sighing listening to this bit. No, the reason I'm not a big fan of her character is she
doesn't have one.
It's like it's big goon energy of just like
She just doesn't have a personality.
No,
she just
I
walks
know.
around not really emoting much, taking orders and giving orders, and that's about it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she doesn't, because she fucks up pretty much everything that's thrown her way. Like nothing. The thing about the whole of this episode, nothing she does works.
Well, I was thinking she'd be a lot more engaging if either she was more competent, because then that would kind of amp up the fear factor, I think.
Yeah.
Or if the fact that she kept things didn't go her way was actively getting to her.
Yeah,
If she
you'd be like, oh,
expressed
she's got nothing to
frustration-
lose, so she's gonna really go off the
Well,
edge.
either that, or it'd just be a bit of character development. Hey, this person doesn't like it when things don't go their way.
Yeah.
It gives you something. But this person, I don't know whether it's an acting problem or whether it's just a writing problem, but yeah, this character just isn't a character.
No, I think you need her to kill a henchman in a fit of pique or something like that.
Vader style.
Yeah, kind of. Just to raise the stakes of it. Oh, anyone's up for the chopping block because, she does.
But the problem is she can't do that because she's literally a grunt who follows orders.
I know, yeah. I think that's the thing. It feels as if she's shot and framed as if she's a bigger villain than she is.
It's as if the director thinks she's in charge, but the writing says otherwise.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It's kind of how, in A New Hope, you kind of get the idea that Vader's the main villain, but technically speaking,
it's Grand Moff Tarkin.
Grand Moff Tarkin is the big bad.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's entirely that. But this Vader is not as convincing or charismatic.
yeah. It would be like if you had that dilemma, but instead of Grand Moff Tarkin and Darth Vader, it was like Grand Moff Tarkin and like I don't know, Watto. It's just like you need some intimidation factor here.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, Johnson arrives
Johnson arrives.
at the scene. Do you know who else arrives? Andy Davidson, Police Squad. Oh, not Police Squad, but so was Andy in episode 1?
No.
So you don't know Andy?
No.
Okay. So Andy he's obviously a copper. In episode 1 of Torchwood, Gwen was a copper. Andy was someone she
he's
worked
actually
with.
a character.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just like relief for this.
No, he's
Right.
He's kind of in the beginning. I can't remember if they're partners or whether they just both work for the police, but it's implied he's kind of got a thing for her, but obviously she's with Rhys.
Right.
But they're friends anyway. Okay. And obviously she gets the job with Torchwood, and he kind of finds out about. He doesn't know a lot about it because it's obviously kind of hush hush. But he finds out she's got this really cool kind of job, and he's constantly kind of sticking his nose in. But he's also kind of really sweet and doesn't. Really...
so he's feckless.
Yeah, kind of. So that's why
I get annoyed at that character.
So that's why when Johnson is like, "Oh, we need to find Gwen. She's a terrorist," and he's like, "Hey, you don't know her. She's good."
Yeah, bad. Dumb man.
So Johnson arrives at the area.
Yep.
She obviously they kind of have confirmation that Jack has been killed because they think they find his body, but it's just an arm, a bit of shoulder, and a bit of head. And everything else is just mush.
Everyone loves finding a bit of head in Cardiff.
I'm sure many have. Thanks for that. And remember. Johnson needs to basically ensure that Gwen and Ianto are dead as well.
Yep.
Obviously, we find out that Gwen has escaped, so she sent some other people after her.
Yep.
Ianto's seemingly just fallen off the face of the earth. No one knows where he is.
Ianto literally just ran away.
Yeah, but none of the government know where he is. No. He's not been seen since the explosion. Obviously, Johnson says, hey, follow Miss Cooper or Gwen Cooper or whatever he says. Andy obviously hears Gwen's name and he kind of interjects and he says, hey, she's not a threat. And at this point, Johnson's like, she just works out, oh, you know her. You know where she lives. Which part of me's like, hold on. You work for the government. Yeah. You should know where she lives. You should know where she is. Yeah, surely, even just where she's registered to vote should come up. Yeah, but I guess it's the thing of hey, it saves her a phone call to John Frobisher.
True. Yeah,
not to be confused with Frobisher, the Penguin, who travelled with the Sixth Doctor.
No one's confusing that.
Just in case.
No one's confusing.
Just in case.
No one is confusing that.
Just in case.
No one.
So, Gwen rushes home.
Yep.
She wakes up Rhys.
Yep. Rhys is
mildly perturbed.
Only in pants. Very panicked.
At least he's wearing pants.
Yeah, true.
Poor Johnny.
Oh my god.
That's 2 instances of man-ass in this episode.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of dong as well. You see John Barrow dong.
I don't know if it's on screen or not, because where it would be is kind of covered by
it's
the
covered
numbers.
by the timestamp on the data. But there's a little bit of you know what it is.
You were scoping it out, were you?
A little bit.
You were scoping out John Barrowman's little Barrowman.
I just wanted to see how he was
little Barrowman.
I wanted to see how he was naturally on set most of the time, you know?
In his natural habitat.
In his natural habitat, being a bit of a pest.
Yeah. Gwen tells Rhys what happened, briefly at least.
Yes.
Rhys is like, what the hell's going on? She's like, we need to leave now. As they pack and everything, Rhys goes to pack a book.
Yeah, they're trying to find the keys.
He doesn't strike me as the reading type.
No.
I don't know why he's packing a book.
That's for her.
It's a Sudoku book.
Yeah.
She can't find the keys because he never puts them back in the same place.
Oh, if you put them in the same place, we wouldn't have this issue, man.
It's so true. That's me with Charles all the time. Yeah.
Who's the worst for it?
Charles.
No, are you being honest?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Charles.
100%.
Oh, okay.
She had to go Specsavers the other day because she lost her glasses. She had to buy a new pair of glasses. She thought might as well have an eye test at the same time.
I mean, yeah.
Which, fair enough. But at the same time, she lost her glasses, which led to this instance.
This is true.
Sorry to put you on blast like this.
Did she need a new prescription?
I think she said one eye got slightly worse.
See, there you go. What's worth it?
This is the content people sub for.
Yeah, 100%. I kind of want to keep it going just to wind you up. What glasses did she choose?
She bought the same frames that she did last time, except last time they were 15 quid and this time they were 50.
Oh, what? Oh, God. The world
content.
Yes.
Right, yeah, so, at this point the phone rings and she gets a call from Ianto on the landline. She, rips the landline out of the wall and, walks halfway across the flat, just speaking on the phone. She obviously tells Ianto what she's learned, which isn't much, other than the government want us dead.
Yeah.
And
and then they get cut off.
Well, they don't get cut off, actually.
Well,
so
not cut off.
she tells Rhys to go start the car.
Yeah.
And she's trying to arrange to meet up with Ianto somewhere. And Ianto says, wait, the phones might be tapped.
Yeah.
So she's trying to think of somewhere like, oh, do you remember where we had ice cream last? And Ianto's like, no.
No, I don't like ice cream. It gives me a headache. Like,
yeah, he says no. And she's like, yeah, you do. He's like, no, I don't. It gives me a headache.
Yeah, it's like, not the fucking time. Like, what? That'd be you.
I like Ianto.
That'd be you.
I like Ianto.
Like, if our lives depended on it, and we were trying to rush out, you would definitely.
That'd be Neve.
Yeah. Oh my god, it would. Yeah. Sorry, Neve. You're not even on the podcast. You can't even defend.
You don't
yourself.
even listen to this.
No. Oh no, that's why we can say anything we
We
want.
can say whatever we want. Yeah.
The idea of listening to her friends annoyed her.
Pretty much. That's what she said verbatim.
That was. Love you, Neve.
Yeah, so obviously neither of them understand why the government want them dead. But yeah, they can't set up a meeting point because Ianto's being a bit gormless.
Yeah.
And yeah, they think the phones might be tapped, so they can't just say where they're going to go. And at this point, Gwen looks out the window, sees the squad coming up in the Range Rover or whatever it is, and she just goes, oh, fuck it, and just puts the phone down and runs.
Because you hear, fucking Rhys is just beeping the horn.
I mean, fair play.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, I'd be the same. I'd be like, go. Yeah. So, yeah, Gwen books it down. Andy is sat very uncomfortably in the middle of this car.
It's visually displeasing.
It's
like,
so funny.
Even context removed of, like, you know, why he's there, he's been, you know, it's all awkward. Just the physical placement of that man in that car was not pleasant.
I think it's because, not just is he in the middle, but he looks like he sat higher up than everyone else.
It looks like the gear stick is up his arse.
Yeah,
it's just like, it looks...
Yeah,
he
looks higher up than everyone else, so he just looks very out of place.
Yeah, no, completely.
And because everyone else is wearing black, and he's got his, like, high-vis on.
Absolute dork.
Yeah. He's like, oh, are you sure you, Gwen, isn't worth the trouble? And,
oh, I hope you're not going in all guns blazing.
Yeah, and then one of them goes,
and they all fucking lock and load. And he's just like, oh,
yeah.
oh no.
And, yeah, Andy says something like, I assure you Gwen isn't a terrorist. And then Gwen steps out and, like, opens fire on the car and shoots out the tyres. And then her and Rhys, like, book it away in their Vauxhall. And then...
so many voxels in this episode.
It works for the budget. Yeah, so then, yeah, Johnson obviously is like, well, do you believe me now she's a terrorist? And Andy's like, not really, she shot out the wheels.
If she was a terrorist, why would she shoot out the wheels?
And then what she says? She says something like, because she's good or something like that.
Because she's clever.
Yeah.
Because she's smart.
Yeah.
Again, not very threatening. Not even very memorable.
Memorable. No, good England. I speak great English.
Shut up. Again, remember, it's Tuesday, Monday.
Yeah. So, yeah, Gwen and Rhys, they drive like a short distance in their Vauxhall.
Yep.
Before they essentially dump the car. Gwen says we've got to go on foot because the cars are traceable with the license plates and everything. Rhys isn't happy.
It's a new car, man.
It's like, there's nothing stopping you. You can just leave it, lock it, and just come back to this when this is all over.
Yeah, that's.
It's not like you've had to drive it off a cliff. Just leave it here.
Yeah, he's never. It's not like it's just been impounded and crushed.
Yeah.
Although depending on where they parked it, possibly.
Or if they parked it in Splot.
It'll be on bricks. Sorry, Splot.
Yeah. So we cut to the next morning, and Johnson is back at the explosion.
Yep.
All doing just an entire tour of Cardiff,
picking out pieces.
Yeah, and yeah, this is where they find Jack's remains like properly, and yeah, she says she's on the phone with. Is it John Frobisher? John Frobisher. She's on the phone with when she's describing it. She says something like it would be a waste of a body bag.
Yeah, because it's basically like it's almost as if you know, like when you have leftovers and you put them in a sandwich bag, but it's only used a tiny bit, and then you kind of roll it over to get it there. That's what they did with that body bag.
Yeah,
squeeze the air out.
Lovely analogy, though. Thank you. Yeah.
All about the visuals, me.
So they take this body bag to a warehouse in London. And
is it a warehouse? It's more like a compound, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the old sanatorium, isn't it, in Cardiff?
Sanatorium. I have no idea.
I believe it's the one that's up on.
Oh, you believe that? You sounded Welsh then. You've gone native.
Why? God, I can't even do it. No, I think
I go Scottish.
no, I can't even do that. No, I
have to play this bit for Rebecca.
Oh no, she'll cry.
Yeah.
No, I think it is the old sanatorium that's like up on the hill up near.
I don't like that we have sanatoriums. I don't feel right.
Well, it's old. It's not in use.
I figured.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just feels like being on the wrong side of history, you know?
All of our history is on the wrong side of history. We're
Britain.
part of the we're part of the British Empire. We are the bad guys.
You know how Torchwood's motto is, if it's alien, it's ours? That was Britain's motto throughout history.
Yeah.
But by alien, they didn't mean extraterrestrials, they just meant foreigners.
They meant exotic. Yeah, man, what a cesspit of a country. Dreadful.
Yeah.
Bad history. Anyway.
Yeah. So Ianto sends a card to his sister, Rhiannon.
Yeah, nice little trick, slipping it in the newspaper.
In the newspaper,
Better spy than James Bond.
Based on what we've seen so far, go listen to Bonding.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to give context there. Bonding is a separate podcast that James and I are on with our friend Louis, where we watch the James Bond movies.
Yes, it's more painful than this.
to listen to or to record?
A bit of both.
Oh, okay.
I like James Bond. You two are helpless and hopeless with watching Bond because none of it goes in your heads.
I thought you were going to give me some praise then about how this operation runs.
No. It's about on par.
Oh, that's hurtful. Okay. I mean, I am not a professional, but it's an absolute shit show over there.
Oh, come on now. It's only been like 2 episodes where the audio hasn't worked and, it had like 3 false starts. It's fine.
Go check it out. Link in the description.
Yeah. Where all good podcasts are found.
Yes. In the description.
In the description of another podcast.
Jesus wept.
Oh, man. That was really self-indulgent. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, Sean.
What were we talking about? Yanto, he slipped the message in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Johnny picks up the newspaper and it falls out. And then...
Yeah, the
and then
kid.
David comes in. And he's like, oh, Uncle Yanto must have slipped that in.
Careful. The house is bugged. Which, again, yeah, buddy, you've said the bit that they would want to hear.
The quiet part loud.
100%. So, Ianto wants you to meet you at this field. Oh no, the house is bugged. It's just fucking hell.
Yeah, so Johnny gives the message to Rhiannon and she reads it and it says, the park where Dad broke my leg. Bleak.
Yeah. Why we were talking about this. Every character of Welsh descent in this show has a really tragic backstory.
And I combat that with being Welsh has nothing to do with it, baby. Every character in this show has a tragic background. Jack isn't Welsh, horrendous background. Tosh isn't Welsh, horrendous background. Everyone in this show lives miserable lives, and the extended universe, the Big Finish stuff, does not help.
I'm desperately trying to think of anyone that lives a good life and they're not Welsh. But yeah, I think you're right. I think this is just a bleak.
And even if you could think of anyone, it won't last long.
John Frobisher, he's doing good. I'm sure he's going to make it through the whole show. He's going to be a recurring character because Peter Capaldi didn't have anything else going on.
That's who the 12th Doctor based his face off of. Did you know that?
Yeah, definitely.
John Frobisher, not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
No one's confused by that.
They could be,
Yeah, but then
the park where Dad broke my leg. And he also says, bring your laptop.
Yeah. He's got some proper doctor scroll.
Shorthand.
Yeah, true.
So at this point they notice there's a car outside with 2 government agents in it.
It's a lovely Saab.
It's a Saab.
It's a Saab 93. It's nice.
So these 2 government agents are sat in it at the edge of the estate, and they're obviously just eavesdropping in on the conversations. Johnny's he knows they're there, and he's trying to just mess with them by just having dull conversations.
Yeah.
So he says like, oh, no wonder the kids are all freaked out. You know, they come in pointing guns everywhere last night. David pissed himself last night.
Brutal.
David's like, what? No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's that thing of, he knows it's all been recorded by the government. Now on David's record, he's a little piss boy.
Yeah. To the point where even Rhiannon's just sick of it. Yeah, she's like, oh, for God's sake, man.
Shut up, Johnny.
Yeah, and she walks upstairs clearly upset, and
Yeah.
Johnny's obviously like, oh, okay, I took it too far.
Womp womp.
So he goes up to see her, and yeah, obviously Johnny, he goes in to see her, and obviously she's just read the message.
Yeah.
At this point, we cut to the compound as you described, with the bag of Jack's remains, and this is when we get that shot of it slowly starting to fill.
Yeah, good shot.
It's cool.
Yeah, the whole stuff they do with Jack's corpse is pretty interesting as far as there's that. I think that was one of the things that you immediately thought of when Jack became invincible.
Yeah.
At the start of
what happens if he gets obliterated?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
it's like Wolverine.
the
Isn't
limit?
It? You know, like
Yeah.
Wolverine in the X-Men, obviously his thing is like immortality and stuff.
Yeah.
Thing of like, and Deadpool is the same, I think, as well.
Yeah.
It's that thing of like, what have you got to do to kill them? Can you reduce them down to like a drop of blood? Can they come back from that?
I wouldn't want to watch that. It was gross enough when they open up the body bag and the bag sticks to the bloody.
Yeah, that's a bit late to me. Yeah, that's gross.
Whoa.
But yeah, this shot it's really cool and it's really tastefully done as well. Because obviously, like I say, last time we saw him, he was a couple bits of dismembered limbs.
Yeah.
And now we get this shot of obviously this body bag is just laid out like a slab, and we get the security camera watching it, and you just see the bag filling. It's as if like you imagine like you like close the zip so you had like a little kind of pocket, and then you like breathed into it to fill it with air.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looks like. We're slowly filling out. So you get that through the camera, which looks kind of creepy, and then you get the shot from actually in the cell as well.
It looked like when Sylv regenerated into Paul McGann. He's in the morgue. He got a bit lumpy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird regeneration, that.
Yeah, it's not good.
But yeah, cool. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, so then we cut back to Gwen and Rhys, who find out that their bank accounts have been frozen. They try to withdraw cash from an ATM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're no luck. At this point, Gwen is like, well, we put the card in now. They know we're here. So
Yeah,
we
gotta
go.
go.
We got to book it. So Gwen decides that they should head to London, since that's where everything seems to be happening.
Yep.
Rhys goes, London? Everything's expensive in London. Yeah.
Oh, Rhys.
Yeah. So, obviously with no vehicle and no money, Rhys's plan is to sneak into the back of a lorry.
It's a good plan. It's a
I mean,
solid plan.
It works. I mean, he literally says to Gwen something like, hey, you're the expert with the aliens and the shooting. I know my way around the haulage industry.
Does that
Because
mean...
he's a truck driver. So do
see,
you remember in episode 1, first time you see him, he's in a truck sat at the zebra crossing with the kids. Yeah. So he is a truck driver by trade.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. That's not just a throwaway line about him being a bloke and knowing the haulage industry.
I thought this was how he gets around. You know, just like, this is how he does his commute.
He's homeless.
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't thinking that much. He doesn't have a car. But then, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So yeah, they climb into the back of the truck. It's full of potatoes.
What can you do with potatoes?
Peel them.
Oh, I'd set you up there. Teach you up for a Lord of the Rings reference. You just chose not to take it.
Some fruit are too low hanging, you know.
Wow, it's the last time I put out an olive branch to you.
Boil and mash them, stick them in a stew.
There we go. You knew you couldn't help it.
No.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
There it is. Now we're going.
Yeah. So during the trip, Gwen, she kind of, I'm surprised he picks up on it as quickly as he does. She essentially wants to tell Rhys she's pregnant, but she doesn't actually say it. She just kind of looks at him. And
She does the look.
She does the look of, I got someone to tell me, but I don't want to say it. And he's just looking at her like mouth agape, like, huh?
Yeah.
And then eventually he like twigs, and he's happy about it.
Yeah. It would be so funny if she went, oh no, not that. I've got the clap.
You gave me your bloody crabs.
I know about the other woman.
Yeah.
So it's a really quiet, awkward lorry ride to London.
Oh god. sat on uncomfortable lumpy potatoes.
They make a little barrier in between them of potatoes.
Yeah, you stay on your side, I'll stay on mine. Yeah. So yeah, he's really excited about the fact that he's going to be a dad, but obviously he's now worried that, hey, there's 3 of us now in this boat, and yeah, we're in danger, and that's not good.
No.
So he says something like, "Oh my god, I shouldn't have let you do this. I shouldn't have let you do that." And she's like, "You carried my bag."
To the lowest possible.
The way she says it's funny though.
You carried my bag.
Yeah. So yeah, he basically says, "Well, I'm sticking with you since we're on the run and you're preggers."
He's along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm along for the ride, baby.
Oh, I don't know that.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
So, at this point, Jack's body is kind of like halfway regenerated.
Yeah,
he's like he now looks like a man. Well, no, sorry. So now he's like a skeleton with the beginnings of tissue.
He looks like Davros's chest in
in Journey's End.
In Journey's End.
This is worse.
Well, yeah.
This looks more sticky.
Yeah, well, it's more meaty. Like Davros looks like old steak. You know when it like oxidizes and goes slightly brown.
Davros looks like a well done steak, where it probably tastes like rubber. Where at this point Jack is very much
like a prime rib.
Yeah,
got some Wagyu Jack.
Yeah, his outer skin is all like burnt and raw and like.
It's horrible.
It's really like sticky.
It's seeing the sinew stick to the bag when he opens it and you see the
so
peel.
Gross.
It's the idea of like, you know, when you've got an open scab and like a bit of clothing touches it and you have to peel it. Yeah, you know the feeling. You know it.
Yeah.
I hope everyone at home had that sensory thought then.
Thanks for that.
Peely scab. Yeah.
Oh, just a message out there as well. For anyone who like gets a scab and you can't help but pick it,
don't
grow up. Just grow up. Stop picking your scab. You're not a child, unless you are a child, in which case grow up. But if you're not a child, still grow up. Stop picking your scabs. It's gross.
Wow, I really wasn't expecting this PSA out of nowhere.
It's like, while I'm at it, here's another one.
Uh-oh.
If you have an itch, and then you scratch your itch, you can say, "I scratched my itch." You did not itch your itch. People that say that, people go, "Oh, I'm itching my arm." No, you're not. You're scratching your arm because you have an itch. Itching is not a verb.
Yeah, it kind of is.
No, it's not, though.
But like common parlance, it's become one.
Yeah, because people are stupid.
Yeah, but that's how most language evolves.
No, this isn't evolved language. But that, then you have to accept Rhys.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Skibbity.
No.
Yeah.
Because
you've got to accept this.
It's
language evolving.
No, because no. The language that's just like popular.
You can tell he's serious because he's leaned forward.
Oh, I'm gonna slap you.
He's all of a sudden sat up.
Yeah, because you're being silly. You're just jumping to the most extreme position just to prove a point. No, because Rhys and Skibbity and all that bullshit has only been around for a year and a half max. People have been saying they itch their arm for decades.
Give it time, baby.
Don't call me baby like that again. The earnest look in your eyes when you said that was really unpleasant.
Think about it. No, I just don't accept it. To say itch is not a verb in that way. And if you use it, you're speaking incorrectly. Language is important. Use it properly.
Again, I don't know where this vitriol has come from.
Some things just really get pent up in my soul, okay?
Yeah, apparently
this is
so.
what we're talking about.
Scabs and itching. That's the 2 trigger words for Connor.
Itchy scabs.
Itchy scabs.
If you have an itchy scab,
then you itch it.
Don't pick it.
Itch it.
But if you are trying to resolve the itch, remember, you are scratching it. You are not itching it. It is itching. You are not itching it.
You say what you want. People at home. Life's for living.
Say what you want, except Skibbity.
Yeah, please don't do that. Come on, have some decency. If you see your child saying it.
Oh man, we're so cooked.
Oh, God.
Back to Torchwood.
Now that was a tangent that I can't be blamed for at all.
You prolonged it. It was a quick PSA.
No.
You leaned forward.
Because you can't go unchallenged.
I could just cut your bit.
Oh, can you? I'll just keep bringing it back up.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me just itch my leg real quick.
Oh, I hate you. Okay. So, Speaking of itchy, eventually Jack gets his skin back.
Yep.
But not quite. It's like all the nerves and stuff there, and he's blind at this point because he hasn't got his eyes back properly.
Yeah,
he's just red raw. Yeah, and he just screams, and it's very unpleasant.
Horrible. It's really not pleasant. And the idea of like the bit that really made my like skin crawl was the idea of the metal shackles against the open flesh.
Yeah,
because man, and also. It's sticking to the concrete underneath, which presumably isn't smooth.
It'd be like lying naked on a leather sofa.
Oh, God. Is that something you often do?
A couple times I've done it.
Ugh. Just the peel.
Yeah, as you stand up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, this isn't your Docky Who Jack Harkness.
No, this is naked and afraid Jack Harkness.
No, that's just John Barrowman. Afraid for his career. Yeah. He still goes to conventions, probably. He's the only work he can get now.
He still goes to conventions, probably. That means you don't know.
I think he does, because I'm pretty sure in the latest issue of Doctor Who magazine, I saw he was going to one of the Comic-Cons.
Oh, okay.
The BBC aren't going to hire him anymore.
No, true. Are you going to go up and meet him?
I don't go to Comic-Con, so no.
For now.
Like, John, what happened to your accent?
Why did you go Scottish?
Why did your Scottish come back?
Yeah, why?
Where'd your Yankee Doodle go? Yeah, so, yeah, he screams. Johnson and this other agent are basically looking at him like, wow, this is gross.
Yeah, so yeesh.
Whoa. Yeah, later on in the day, Johnny decides to confront the people sitting in the car.
Yep.
With a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
Bunch of the nearby kids who live around
Quite
in the estate.
few.
Yeah, there's probably maybe like 7, 8 of them.
Yeah, it was a gang.
Yeah, maybe even 10 of them. I don't know. Yeah, it was quite enough to surround this car.
Yes.
And he obviously accuses them of like snooping, and they're like, "Don't know what you're on about, mate." And he goes, "Oh, I know, you're a bunch of perverts, aren't you?"
Yep.
And then all the kids are calling them pedos, and they're like shaking the car.
Yeah. It escalates
and
very quickly.
They're doing this purely to cause a distraction, so Rhiannon can basically leave the house and drive away without being noticed.
Yet another Vauxhall.
Yeah, because they're people of taste.
Sure.
Rhys had his insignia. What were they driving? Like a...
It was a Vectra. Wasn't it?
Vectra,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that screams 2008.
It really does. Well, no, it was a like 03 plate, wasn't it? So it was like, oh.
Yeah, you don't see an insignia today unless it's a taxi driver.
Yeah, literally. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So my Vauxhalls have been pretty good, except that one Corsa that blew up after a month.
Yeah, except your new one. Yeah.
Yeah. My. Oh, I'm not going to get into this tangent. We're not going to get into Vauxhall tangents.
You do a PSA
just don't buy a 2020 Vauxhall Corsa with a wet belt. That's my advice to you guys. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Or just don't buy a Vauxhall.
My last two were fine.
But the one where it counted.
I spent 10 grand on that car.
Yeah, I know. Worth every penny.
I know.
Wait, hey,
avoid the wet belt.
Is your Vauxhall parked outside?
No.
Oh, yeah.
My Vauxhall?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Parked outside, isn't it? That's 10 grand well spent.
Shut up. If you want to talk cars, should we talk about what John Frobisher's driving?
Yeah, nice Jag.
He's driving a Jag.
2008, lovely Jag.
Yeah.
Good villain car. That was the whole like thing.
Is John Frobisher the villain to you?
Well, I mean,
he's in this really weird space, isn't he? Where he's obviously not as outwardly villainous as the Prime Minister.
Yeah, the Prime Minister's a proper villain in this. Right, let's go back to our analogy.
Can you tell that Russell T Davies doesn't like politicians?
Well, yeah, let's refer back to the Prime Minister is now our Grand Moff Tarkin.
Okay. And wait, shouldn't he be the Palpatine?
No. He's Grand Moff Tarkin, and Frobisher is maybe like, I don't know, Admiral Piet.
Yeah. He's just a guy doing his job.
Yeah, he's just a guy doing a job. He thinks he's more powerful than he is. And maybe he's Krennic.
They should stop making Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I can do
No. This is not another PSA you should do.
This isn't a PSA. This is an opinion piece.
Ignore Connor. Go watch Andor. Enjoy it.
I've not told anyone not to watch Andor. I've heard it's good.
It is very good. Enjoy.
I just have no interest.
That's because you have no soul.
Yeah, that went a while ago.
Oh.
Moving on. Rhiannon meets Ianto in the park.
This is the most out there one we've done.
I blame you.
No. Maybe.
Ianto and Rhiannon in a park.
It sounds like the start of a bad joke.
Stop derailing
Sorry.
He's obviously in a bit of a state.
Yeah, he's covered in blood still.
Blood, ash,
Yeah.
dirt.
Dirt.
She's like, what happened to you? You also said, yeah, why didn't he change clothes?
Well, it's led to...
Rhys. James.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He's got no money.
Yeah.
His only family he's now meeting.
Yeah. I assume because it's 2008, he'd probably have some cash on him because, you know, we used to use cash.
Oh, yeah.
There's no Apple Card Play.
So, sorry.
Apple Card Play. Fuck.
Jesus.
Apple Pay. In 2008. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Yeah, like... I love the thought of him being like, yeah, hold on, Rhiannon, I gotta pop into Primark, buy a suit.
No, he doesn't have to get a suit, but you know, he could
that's where you're calling the line. No, he didn't have
he
time.
Could just change anything.
He's been busy trying to fight for his life.
Well, you know what would help? Not being in the clearly bomb-blasted clothes that were going to give him away. So yeah, we're looking for a man dressed in a nice suit covered in ash and blood. Ah, there he is.
Do you know who doesn't have a nice suit?
Who?
The Prime Minister.
Man, yeah, he really doesn't. Like, the top part, the jacket's alright, but the bagginess of his suit trousers, they're so untailored. They're bunching up at the bottom of his legs. It looks like he's just got fat shins.
Is this like, oh, BBC don't have the budget for a nice suit, or is this the Prime Minister's just got really bad fashion sense?
I know. I don't know. Because Capaldi's suit's not great, so it might be more...
But then again, he's also
costuming.
self-described middle management.
Yeah. I think that...
He's not going to look like one of the like Roys from Succession, is he?
No, that's true. But also, like, you know, this is post-Blair politics where, you know, Blair was you know, dressed all right.
Let's be honest, Frobisher is the Wamsgans of this scenario.
Oh, yeah, completely. Completely is Tom. Well, I hope that's an indication of how well he's going to come out on top.
Anyway.
Yeah,
so Rhiannon and Ianto are in this park.
Yep.
And they're obviously just talking generally, kind of like catching up.
Chinwag.
And having a chinwag, and the kids stop again. And they do the, we are coming tomorrow. After it, Ianto immediately enters the park, grabs this girl by her shoulders and goes, what did it feel like?
Yeah, bad move.
Dude,
you
look like a mental person.
Yeah, you look like the most pest that's ever pested. That was
when you're in a show with John
dreadful.
Barrowman and you look like the pest, you've done something wrong.
You really fucked it. Yeah, like that was. Oh man, like and the mum.
Immediately, mum snatches the kid away and like,
get away from her, you pervert. Yeah, fair play, mum. That's the right response to dusty ash blood man running at your child.
Oh, is that what it says in Ianto's top trump card?
Yes.
Mr. Ash. What is it?
Mr. Ash.
Mr.
Dusty Ash blonde fuck.
Yeah,
sure.
It's too late.
It's much too late. What time is it?
It's 10 to 11.
On a Monday, Tuesday, Monday.
It's a school night.
It's a school night.
Jesus. So at this point, Ianto just gives up on the kids.
Yeah.
And he basically asks Rhiannon for the laptop,
yep,
the keys to Johnny's car, and she's like, oh, yeah, you don't want to say thank you? And he's like, thanks for this.
Yeah.
And then he leaves.
Yeah, with just that 1,000-yard stare. He's going up into the distance.
Yeah. And Rhiannon's like, how am I going to get home now?
Yeah, for all we know, this may be a very far away park. Because as I've learned living in Wales now for a few years, when you look at any two locations in Wales that people regularly go to, there's a good chance they could be an hour apart from each other and no one will bat an eyelid. You guys don't care about distance.
We're not, like, American about it.
No, but...
So, 9-hour drive, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, but you're kind of close. In relative distances to the rest of the UK, it's all pretty
That's because, like, in England, you don't even need a post office. You just, like, fold your letter up into a paper airplane and throw it to the person you want to send it to.
Look, it's efficient, right?
So, now, in London...
Yep.
Gwen...
London town.
London town. Right on outside the set of Steptoe & Son.
She was only 16 years old.
She was only 16 years old. It's a bonding special right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the podcast.
Gwen and Rhys go up to a phone booth box, and they call
The officer
John Frobisher's
of John
office,
Frobisher,
not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
No one's confused, mate.
And Gwen talks to Lois Habiba.
Yeah.
What'd you say like that?
What?
Yeah, you love Lois Habiba.
Yeah, I love that it was meant to be Martha, but she wasn't there, so they made a new character on the spot.
Yeah.
Character.
There is a bit I like about this, though, because obviously, when they're on the phone, Gwen is immediately like, "Hi, I'm Gwen Cooper. I work for Torchwood."
Yeah.
And Lois is obviously, she's got Bridget's computer login and everything, so she's still got access to all those files that she's not supposed to see.
Mm-hmm.
And she brings this picture of Gwen up or whatever, and it's just the continuity details I like, because she's reading about Torchwood, and it literally says on there that Torchwood was founded at the McLeish estate, which I like
the tooth and claw thing.
Yeah, because their name were Robert and Isabel McLeish, so it's like that's a nice bit of continuity. And it references Canary Wharf and all that stuff, so that's kind of
that old fun time.
That's just fun continuity there. Yeah. So obviously Gwen wants to book a meeting with Frobisher.
Yep.
John Frobisher, that is, not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
No one's confused by
And
that.
Lois is more or less, without saying it, basically trying to go, "You don't want to meet him with this guy."
Yeah, it's like, hey, you might want to not do that.
You might want to not do that.
Yeah, this guy's
Gwen's not picking up what she's putting down.
No, not at all. She's just like, yeah, but you know who I am. I'm Torchwood. Don't you need us? Come on, bud.
That was Rhys again.
Thank you. Oh, he's there.
Yeah, so Jesus. So animated. Yeah, so Gwen basically says, "Can you book us a meeting or not?" And Lois is like, "Yeah."
It is that. It's that, like, when a friend's asked you to do something you can do, but you don't really want to.
I'll do it eventually.
It's just like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. At MI5, Frobisher. Oh, that's John Frobisher, though, by the way, not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
No one's confused by that.
He's with Bridget
Phillipson.
Spears.
Oh,
Not to be confused with
Brittany. It's Bridget, bitch.
Frobisher and Bridget, bitch. Yeah. And Lois, they're walking through the corridor. They're given these hard hats.
Yep.
To enter the room
In a fetching red,
where they're building the stuff that they were asked to by the 456.
the machine.
The machine. And Mr. Decker is in charge of this project.
We love Mr. Decker.
You love Mr. Decker.
He is such a more compelling villain than anyone else.
You don't even know if he's a villain.
I know, but if
he would be, is that your point?
Yeah, my point is, if he had a mustache, he'd be twirling it.
Yeah, so, this thing is built to the 456's specifications. I did say, I feel like hard hats are less necessary here, and they need eye goggles more, because they literally, there's sparks flying everywhere,
Yeah.
there's soaring stuff and welding stuff.
Literally.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not. What was the guy's name again?
Decker.
I'm surprised it's not Decker fashioning his railway line to tie a damsel in distress to. It's such.
Where did I put my rope?
Yeah, you'll never stop me.
So now we cut to Gwen and Rhys sat in a chippy.
Yep.
As far as they're concerned, they're waiting for Frobisher. That's John Frobisher, though, by the way. Not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
Oh.
And
No one's confused by that.
and eventually Lois rocks up.
Yep.
And
Peter.
Peter. Hey, Peter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Lois sits down. Lois Habiba, not to be confused
is
with
Lois
Lois Griffin.
Or Lane.
Yeah. I think about it's one of the XFM podcasts with Gervais, Merchant, and Pilkington.
Oh yeah.
And they talk about that like Superman. It came up, but Carl called Lois Lewis. He said Superman was knocking around with what's her name, Lewis.
It's very forward thinking.
Yeah. So Lois sits down at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "When's John Frobisher coming?" And she's like,
He ain't.
he ain't really. She's like, what's going on here?
It's me, Lois.
Lois Habiba.
Lois Habiba.
Not to be confused with Lois Griffin.
Or Lane.
Oh, Lane. And, Jesus. Is this an ongoing gag? Is this something that's going to be a thing now?
Oh, you're doing your stupid Frobisher line.
So, Lois basically tells Gwen what Frobisher, that's John Frobisher, what he's doing.
Who would you confuse John Frobisher?
Frobisher the Penguin, I think.
No one's confused by that.
Oh, okay. I'm going to finish this sentence one day, I swear to God. She's trying to tell Gwen what John Frobisher is doing. He ordered for Jack Harkness to be killed along with a bunch of other people. She reads the names out. Gwen doesn't really recognize any of them.
Useful.
Yeah. And Lois essentially gives Gwen all this information about where Jack is being kept, and essentially comes in with like a dossier of like, here's how you can get in though.
Yeah. It was a very much like your mission should you choose to accept it kind of vibe with it. It was
Yeah. It was like, yeah, you can try and sneak in, but it's much easier to get to what was it, an undertaker or a funeral parlor than it is a military compound. So you want to sneak in as like undertakers.
There's body snatchers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she gives them like a detailed plan of how to get in, and Gwen basically says like, hey, when all this is over, if you want a job, let me know.
And then they have some
And
pie and chips.
Oh yeah, and Rhys asks her for money.
Yeah, Rhys is like, oh, if you could, love, that'd be... And then she gives him 20 quid and like, oh, you star.
He goes, bloody magic.
Yeah. Off he stumbles off to go and get pie and
It's
chips.
like, we've been in the back of a truck for hours. I mean, we've not eaten all day.
Given how like overzealous Russell is with his like really ham-fisted references to both English things and Welsh, I'm really proud of him for not making it like pie and eels. It's just steak pie. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not going liquor.
So Jack Harkness,
Oh yeah.
not to be confused with Jack Dawson from Titanic. He is now fully formed. He's John Barrowman again,
He's
with his hair product and everything.
Genuine article.
The genuine article. So yeah, Jack. That's Jack Harkness, not Jack
confused.
Nicholson.
Ah yeah.
He's tied up and he's like, "Hey, I'm alive, baby. Everything's coming up, Harkness."
What is not about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Full dong,
Full dong.
just out there, yeah.
Full dong on the beeb.
And this comically placed like hatch on the ceiling opens up,
Yeah.
and Johnson's just peeking over like, "Hello," like the Grand
Grand
Inquisitor. Hello.
Hello. Oh, we're good friend.
And yeah, Jack's like, that's Jack Harkness, by the way.
Yeah. Not to be confused with
Jack Garrett,
yeah.
musician.
Ah.
First Jack to come into my head then.
Well done.
I'm gonna run out of Jacks.
I think I've got one more in the bag.
Yeah, so he basically says to her like, "Hey, why are you doing this?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Who you work for?" And she's like, "Well, given that I can't kill you, I'm not really going to tell you anything."
Smart villain move.
You said she's not villainous enough.
No, I know, but that's the one thing she did right in this whole episode.
Yeah, she's like, "I can't kill you, but I can
She
contain
did the one
you."
thing that Bond villains fail to do.
Kill him.
Which is, kill him and not tell them their plan.
Yeah.
Didn't do the victory lap. Well done, her.
Yeah, so she's like, "I can't kill you, but I can contain you." And then this spout comes in the hole and they just start filling it with cement. Which is very funny because right before we started watching this, I can't remember how it came up,
You mentioned...
but we mentioned Monster House,
Yes.
the animated classic, he was harrowed by what specifically?
It's the bit where the wife...
where she trips.
Where she trips and falls into
Yeah.
the foundations of the house.
Yeah.
And she drowns in the cement.
Yeah.
And it really freaked me out because I, like, little childhood James, imagine, like, the feeling of the concrete going down your throat, and it really freaked me out.
Yeah.
Really freaked me out.
Yeah.
I cried, and it really, like, it put me off that movie forever. I think it'd still make me shiver a bit.
But that's what's funny, is the fact that you told me all this
Yes.
5 seconds before we started this.
And you just gave me a look. You said the words, remember that. And that's when I remembered the one bit of information I do know about this, which is that happens.
Yeah.
Not pleasant.
It's horrible.
It wasn't as horrid as I thought it was going to be, because
No,
it did
it's-
look like latex goo. It didn't really look like
it looked
cement.
like one of the like Nickelodeon like slime things.
It just looked like if it was it looked like brutalist Soviet Nickelodeon, where it's like we only have grey slime, no color, grey.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, Gwen and Rhys rock up. They've knocked out the funeral director. I say knocked out, tied him up and left him in a coffin by the side of the road.
Yeah.
He's kicking and screaming with a gag in his mouth.
Yeah,
And she's like, I know you're not going to believe this, but this is all in the name of like the national health or whatever she says.
at least they didn't close the coffin, because that would have been
Too far?
well, not too far. I feel like they've already like gone 9 out of 10 steps of the way there, but it was nice of them, I suppose.
Consider it, yeah.
What if he's claustrophobic?
So, probably wouldn't appreciate that gag in his mouth, I would have thought.
Hey, you never know.
They're now in this car. They're posing as the funeral directors. Rhys has got like a suit on.
Yep.
Gwen didn't bother to change her clothes. She's still just wearing her leather jacket.
Wearing with the red top.
Yeah. They've come to fetch the body of Mr. Rupesh Patanjali. You remember him?
Yeah, well done on saying the name properly after you read it out in front of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I rememred his name. It was only last time I said Rajesh by accident.
Rajesh Paparelli.
Oh no, pepperoni.
Oh.
Yeah, so Rupesh's body is also at the compound.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're like, hey, we're here to pick up the stiff.
The stuff. Hey, you got
I find this kind of ironic, though, that obviously Gwen is pretending to be an Undertaker when, obviously, before she was in Torchwood, Eve Miles was in The Unquiet Dead, where she played Gwyneth, who was also an Undertaker.
Oh.
That's kind of fun, I guess. I don't know if that's
she's in that episode.
I don't know. Yeah. Gwyneth.
Wow,
Gwyneth Cooper.
She looks so different.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
She looks exactly the same. She's just not wearing Victorian clothes. He's Googling it.
She looks really
She looks the same.
She looks wildly different.
Right. So, the soldier who requested them to show up as Undertakers,
Yeah.
his name is Kodak Kamara. And, he's friendly when they rock up. He kind of says, hey, back up to this door so you don't have to go all the way around.
What is her? But it doesn't look like her.
Yes, it does. That's her. That's her face. She's just wearing Victorian clothes. Oh, she can grow up.
Don't tell me to grow up. I'm older than you.
Exactly. You don't have an excuse for this.
Shut up. Senility.
Yeah, so Rhys is back in the truck up. Gwen is in there with Kodak Kamara.
Yep.
And he's unlocking the doors. She's kind of going in, checking everything. She's got her like weird pen that like EMPs the cameras.
Yeah, some fucking Men in Black shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And she she's taking the cameras out, and the guy behind the monitor is like, "Hey, everything all right? The camera's out."
Hey, something happening in there?
Yeah. And he's like, "Yep, yeah, we're all good."
And then gets twatted in the back of the
no,
head.
Rhys comes in first, isn't he? Rhys comes in because Kodak Kamara is hitting on Gwen, and Rhys says something like, "Oh, she's married, but
she's married with child. Don't even think about it."
And he goes, "Wait, are you two a couple?" And then Gwen is so pissed.
Yeah, she keeps doing like, hand gestures to Rhys, going like, "Shut the fuck up, shut up!"
Yeah,
which entertained me no end because that's clearly on camera.
There's a camera right behind it. Yeah,
so you can see her just like shaking her
Yeah.
fist wildly.
Yeah, but
Bad spy.
Yeah, so... Yeah, he's like, oh, you're a couple. And they're like, yep. And he's like, oh, you can't blame a man for trying. And Rhys just deadpan stares at him.
Yeah, like, hey, that was him putting out an olive branch of, yeah, it's a bit fucked, but it's also a bit cheeky, trying to lighten the mood. And Rhys just
does not...
stone-faced.
Not interested.
No, not at all. Doesn't want to be friends.
Yeah, so... at this point, Gwen takes out the last camera and, just, like, pistol whips the guy in the back of the head. Just knocks him out. She takes the keys off him and she runs over to the cell where Jack is, and she unlocks it. At this point, the guy watching the security footage is obviously cottoned on to, hey,
there's 2 intruders. Shit.
Yeah, these guys aren't who they say they are.
Yeah, wait a minute. That one looks like the one we're trying to kill.
Wait a minute.
She's wearing the friend of the podcast, David Lynch. Is that you?
I love Torchwood.
So
he sets off the alarm.
Yep.
Then the biggest SWAT teams come out.
Yep.
Johnson's there.
Being fake threatening once again.
Yeah.
Some bad akimbo firing again from Gwen.
Oh, leave her alone.
No.
She opens the door to where Jack is, only to find that obviously there's now just cement behind it.
Just looks at it. Huh?
She's like,
What in the fuck?
Yeah. So then this massive shootout happens. Obviously they get surrounded, so Gwen kind of puts her hands up and she's like, whoa, well,
guess this is it.
This is it. So Johnson's like, hey, you should give up.
Fair request.
And Gwen's like, all right, mate.
Yeah, if you're so inclined.
So she kind of bends over and puts the guns on the floor. And then at this point, the room shakes, rubble falls from the ceiling, and the concrete wall is just yanked away.
Yeah, this is where you start to lose me.
Oh, I should mention, before this has happened, when Jack was getting poured cement on, Ianto is on the hill,
just watching,
and he's watching this with a pair of binoculars.
Yeah.
He's seeing this happen.
Mm-hmm.
So now the wall's been pulled away, and Ianto's driving a forklift, and he's just pulled the cell out of the wall.
Now this is when I looked over at Connor and went, "How the fuck did this occur?" Because either Ianto made contact with Gwen, and we were not led to believe this, even though Gwen, literally in the scene before, talks about there's no way of contacting anyone else, blah, 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 blah. Or, and arguably less believably, they happen to be standing by the door to the room that Ianto ripped out with a JCB at exactly the right time.
Weirder coincidences have happened.
Bad narrative.
Just think of Doctor Who.
Think
of all the coincidences in your favourite episodes. Remember Diagorus and Dalek?
That's not a good excuse. Because that's just poor writing on both parts. So which one is it?
It's a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
Well, yeah, they have not been able to.
So much less.
It's drama, mate.
Is it?
Yes, it's drama. Hey, all right.
Stupid.
All right.
And that was another thing as well. They pull out this room.
Yeah.
It's substantially smaller than what it is in the shot where you actually see the room. Jack is not.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, Jack is not a short man. Realistically speaking, he is a taller man, probably pushing 6 foot, maybe a bit taller. Whether John Barrowman is that, regardless. Jack in the show is shown
in my
to
head
be,
canon. Jack Harkness is a tall boy.
Jack is shown to be a tall guy.
Yeah,
he's lying down in that room. The brick that they pull out is not 6 foot wide.
You're overthinking this.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I don't think I am.
It doesn't matter because it's not plot relevant.
They're asking me to suspend my disbelief, and I found it hard in that moment.
It's not plot relevant. Hey. If that cube was an extra foot longer to make you happy, nothing changed. It's not as if the cube was just small enough to fit in this gap, and it's important. It doesn't matter.
Silly.
It's fine.
Silly.
So Gwen and Rhys.
Yes.
Jump into the forklift with Ianto.
Yep.
Johnson and the soldiers are obviously shooting at them. They're driving away.
Yep.
And the forklift obviously isn't quick enough to kind of outpace them, really.
No.
So Gwen...
Although that doesn't stop her. Sorry, it doesn't stop Johnson from phoning Frobisher and then going,
Yeah.
"Oh no, they've got a head start on us," while they're still driving through the compound slowly on a forklift.
Frobisher just goes, shit.
If he stalks, we're in deep shit.
Yeah. I feel like I skipped over a bit earlier, but there's a bit where Frobisher meets with the Prime Minister.
Oh yeah, and the Prime Minister's a massive dick.
Yeah, because I can't remember what the meeting's for or what they established.
They're talking about the information that the 456 send to them with the specifications for the machine they're building.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then at the end of the scene, Frobisher talks to...
Frobisher says, like, I just wanted to say thank you for the opportunity. I know I'm just a middleman in all this, but I appreciate you giving me the responsibility.
Yeah.
And the Prime Minister just says...
I've sent you to the front line.
I sent you to the front line. We have the front line for a reason.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah. Just so
just say you're
unnecessary.
welcome, dude. Just say that.
Again, villain. Absolute villain.
Russell T Davies does not like
I
politicians.
don't think he does.
Yeah. So, obviously, because they're a bit slow in the forklift, Rhys hops out.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabs the truck that was used to pour the cement in. He drives it to kind of block the path.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
It was established that truck was there for a reason.
Yeah, it was it. And like even to the point where it turned up and went, oh no, the cement truck, before they got there.
Yeah.
And they're driving through. So yeah, it was well
Yeah.
thought. The explosion, however, less.
I assume it was the fuel tank.
I know, but
I know it's not like the truck was carrying petrol or
no,
anything.
it was
but
carrying
like,
cement.
yeah, but it's still got a fuel tank.
Yeah,
It'd still explode, wouldn't it?
By movie
got an
logic. Yep.
It's got an engine.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Famously explosive.
yeah. So like you said, Johnson calls Frobisher. She's like, "Hey, we run into a bit of a roadblock," and he says they can't let the Torchwood team escape because if they escape, they'll tell someone what's happening, and then they'll all be on the chopping block essentially.
Yeah.
So now they drive to this quarry that we assume is nearby.
Yep.
Ianto drops the concrete block over the edge where it hits the ground, breaks into pieces, and Jack falls out.
Naked.
He wakes up. Yeah, he's nude. And he stands up.
He's
and
in the nud.
He stands up. Second instance of man ass.
Yep.
And
a normal day on the Torchwood set with John Barrowman.
he just stepped onto set. He didn't know they were rolling.
Yeah, that was just him saying good morning.
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously everyone now rocks up. Rhys offers him the coat from the funeral director's like suit.
He just
Gwen like hands it over to him and then takes a sneaky glance.
Yep, but then Jack just tosses it over his shoulder and doesn't actually put it on. But then he walked straight past Ianto, and that made me sad.
You wanted them to embrace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they're meant to be.
They sat on opposite. The funny thing is, so obviously, I think Rhys is driving.
Yes.
Rhys is driving. So he's in the front right.
Mm-hmm.
Ianto gets in the back right.
Yeah.
So you expect Jack to go in the back left to sit next to Ianto, but he doesn't. Jack gets in the passenger seat.
Again, it's just that. I don't know.
Ooh, you can cut that tension.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they're all in the car now and they drive off. Gwen basically says like, "Oh, latest news from the kids, they arrive tomorrow."
Yeah.
And Jack's like, "Oh, we better get to work then."
Great.
So yeah, they leave in Johnny's car.
Yep, off they go.
In
the Vauxhall.
They drive off. Back at MI5, the mysterious device that they've been building has been completed, and it's a sort of large sealed glass chamber.
Yeah.
And it's filled with various gases.
Yeah, it's like all different ratios and percentages of gas to make
It's like nitrous and hydrogen
and cyanide.
Yeah, and Decker basically says, also known as
Poison. Yeah, this is when Decker really goes into the villain mode. The way he talks to the Prime Minister and what's
Frobisher.
Yes.
John Frobisher, though,
Frobisher.
not to be confused with Frobisher the Penguin.
No one's confused by that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so mustache twirlingly
It's not even the Prime Minister, I don't think.
It's just Frobisher, isn't
It's
it?
Frobisher and Spears.
Yes, it is.
Bridget.
Yeah.
Because they're all standing there and they're like, oh, we wonder what it's for.
Yeah.
And Bridget Bridget says, oh,
Brundle.
like, what could live inside that kind of gas? And Decker basically says, well, they arrive tomorrow, so we don't really have time to figure it out.
Yeah, and it's just that the way he's talking about it's like, oh, it could be a meeting room, could be a throne room, could be a
a
slaughterhouse.
He says, like, we don't know, they breathe it. He says they could eat it, they could fart it, we don't know.
And then he just slams himself up against the glass after Frobisher leaves.
Yeah, Frobisher and Bridget leave. And Frobisher, before he leaves, he does say that only Britain knows about the 456's contact with Earth.
Yeah.
Well, as far as they know, at least. Because he says, like, the other countries could know about it, but they haven't said anything, so the other countries could be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And Decker basically says, nah, they target in Britain.
Yeah.
And then, Bridget and Frobisher leave, and then Decker basically walks up and he kind of, like, hugs the glass.
Yeah, huffs it.
And, like, breathes on and goes, and then just kind of, like, smiles.
Yeah, villain.
And that's it.
Gee.
That's Children of Earth Day 2.
Gee whiz. What a thing.
So,
yep.
Any additional thoughts now we've kind of gone through?
No, I mean, yeah, I stand by the concrete room is a bit dumb. Idea was good. The coincidence pissed me off. It's just
okay.
It's just, it's Ianto ex machina, isn't it? It's just a bit.
We love Ianto.
Sure.
But in general, obviously, like, there's like the bit with the body bag is just a good bit of like filmmaking. I think in general, the bit where he is all sticky is just gross and really well done. Good
practical, nice prop. It was lovely.
Yeah. In general, what do you feel about the characterization of these people? Like, I know it's kind of all over the place because some are more comedic than others, some are more dramatic than others. If I say like Johnny, how do you feel about Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit one note. He is comic relief.
What I like about Johnny though is he is comic relief, but like in the last episode, like first thing he says to Ianto is like, "Oh, I hear you're taking it up the arse," and you think he's going to be like an arsehole about it, but he's actually quite sweet.
I think he's a genuine guy.
There's a moment earlier where Rhiannon says like, "Why did Ianto have to bring all this to our doorstep?" And he hugs her and says, "We're the only family he's got."
Yes, yeah, it's quite sweet. The fact that he's standing up for Ianto more than his own sister is pretty bleak. But he's a nice guy. I think. I still think the most interesting character probably is Frobisher.
Yes,
just
we get a lot more of him in the next few,
and I'm glad for that because I do think he's Peter Capaldi's probably the best actor in this show.
Yes,
by quite a margin. So
yeah, he just acts circles around everyone.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but no, I like everyone in this. I mean, like even you get characters like Lois who like. I don't like love them as characters, but they're serviceable for what they need to be.
They're playing their part well.
But yeah, I don't know. Characters like Johnny, I really like. It's even like the details of Ianto saying, "Where Dad broke my leg." You don't need any more detail than that. No. That kind of paints a picture of what these two childhoods were like.
Yeah.
There's a comment, isn't there, in episode 1 where they say something like about how like Ianto's dad's, I can't remember if it was dad or both parents or whatever, didn't accept him for who he was or something like that. So there's little things like that, but I just like a lot of these characters. Rhys, I think, is good for the main character's boyfriend who could very easily fall into not very well characterized. I think he is quite good.
I don't think he's going to survive this.
Rhys?
That's my bet.
So you're betting on Rhys going?
I think the ones that are going to die... Mm-hmm. And we'll say maybe we'll say this after each episode.
Okay, we'll do an episode update.
The ones I think are going to die currently are Ianto, Rhys, and Frobisher.
Okay,
I think those three are not going to make it through.
You think they're all pegged for death?
I think they are pegged for death.
Okay,
because the reason I think Ianto is because he's the whole end of episode 1. Jack saves Ianto. Shoving him on the lift, and I think there's gonna be something similar at the end that's gonna be Ianto saving Jack.
The other way around. Yeah, there's gonna be some book ending, some mirroring.
And I mean, Frobisher's the quote unquote villain, so of course he's gonna die. And I think Rhys is gonna die because he's a bit feckless.
Oh.
He'll be like, "Oh, you get away from Gwen," and he gets shot in the chest. It's like, I don't know.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Rhys.
Yeah, but Gwen would have been absolutely safe the whole time, and it makes no difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Good. Other than potential deaths, where do you see this going?
I think the next episode is going to be the big ramp up where we're not actually going to see the aliens or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen at the very end of the episode. That's my bet.
Okay.
I think it's going to be... This is going to be our big lore dump of what Frobisher has been alluding to the whole time with the whole, like, oh, they've come before. Blah, 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 blah,
Okay.
blah. I think this is where we're going to get a big old explanation, and I think this is going to be a lot of Jack running around.
Okay.
Not finding out many answers, but trying.
Is that based on the fact that the first thing in the Next Time trailer was him driving off in someone else's sports car?
I forgot about that. I feel like that strengthens my argument.
Him driving off in that convertible, and this guy runs down the street going, "Hey, that's my car!"
I thought that was Frobisher for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So, do you have anything else? Any other thoughts on Children of Earth Day 2?
You can always itch a scratch, and scratch an itch, and itch an itch.
Okay, well, go away, you. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. This may be the most tangential thing I've ever recorded. Jesus Christ. There was no structure to this. I don't even know if this is salvageable in the edit.
Of course it is. Just put it out.
Screw it. No editing even going on. Just
You never do anyway.
don't at my production tactics. I prefer raw as a...
Yeah, that's what I say when I can't be asked to edit my photos.
Fuck you. Thank you all very much for listening. I appreciate you sticking around. God knows why you're here at this point.
For me.
For the comic relief. That's you.
Oh.
You're the gormless feck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just remember, pick your scabs, everyone.
Oh, Jesus. Right. Yes. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to keep up with more of this. God knows why you'd want to. Hit a like if you can be asked. You can check this out over on YouTube, YouTube Music, Spotify, or on Apple Podcasts, your streaming platform of choice.
And keep itching.
I'm gonna whack you. Yeah, I guess with that in mind, we'll see you in the next episode where we're actually gonna get some answers.
Oh.
But until then, stay safe. Stay away from SWAT teams that claim to work for the NHS. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.